So what is going on YouTube? And this time we will talk about Spyro being bonkers. But before all of that, I will just clarify and remind you all of you that I have a new account, which is this current account that I'm using. But all of you knew me before as Cringy Potato and Creepy Potato because I like potatoes and creepypastas, that's why. And since my new setup is new, then it's time for me to make this account a gaming channel full of memes and vlogs. But more on gaming. I know guys, I haven't created a lot of content this past weeks except for YouTube Shorts of course. But guess who's back? Let's proceed. Okay, so let us all talk about the history of Spyro games. We all know that Spyro made our childhood an amazing fantasy world. Especially me, I grew up playing Spyro and Crash Bandicoot and I will never get that out of my mind. Nothing can change how it was or how it is or how it was. Since playing in PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, I began playing Spyro the Dragon, then next is Ripto's Rage, and of course, Year of the Dragon. And of course, they're awful. Oh my god. I hate this. They're awful sequel with the part 4, the Enter the Dragonfly and Hero's Tale. I don't know. I can't remember what comes first. Is it Hero's Tale or Enter the Dragonfly? And so on. I also played Spyro in GameCube and in Game Boy Advance, which they made a background story of Spyro canonically. Yeah, which I think that those games are like prequels or sequels of the 3 main Spyro games, or another variation in which they have different agendas, you know. And here comes Spyro Hero's Tale or Tale. They have different spelling, so no pun intended. Which I think it is the sequel of the shitty Spyro game Enter the Dragonfly, which is also the sequel of the 3 main Spyro games in PS1. And here comes Legend of Spyro, which is a game trilogy that is part of the Spyro Dragon series. The Legend of Spyro trilogy is currently owned and published by Activision under the Shara Entertainment brand name. It acts as a reboot to the original series. The games use a combination of close combat and platforming gameplay, which is awesome. Though more oriented on combat than the previous games in the Spyro series. And voila! It is also created by Insomniac Games. Yes, with the help of Insomniac Games. And these are the Spyro games that you can play in PlayStation 2 and GameCube. And yeah, it is a reboot. And I check out also that the opinions of the other people in Reddit, which they say it is connected and it sounds legit. Only that we could think about it is a multiverse of the Spyro series. You know, that thing is cursed. I mean, look at them. Look at the animations. Look at the 3D graphics. Are these raw funky graphics? You gotta be kidding me, Activision. But nevertheless, the frames are smooth. The animation is smooth. But look. Let's take a look at Nasty Nork. Let's appreciate his, you know, his funkiness. Look, he looks like someone else. He looks like a goblin instead of an orc. And look at Professor. Oh my god. What the hell is this abomination? Oh god, no. No guys, look at Spyro. He looks sick. He looks like he is on LSDs. Oh god. Look at the gem animation. The Skylanders? What? Oh, come on. No way. That shit killed Spyro. No offense. I mean, look at Spyro's head. It looks weird. He looks like a Cacodemon of Doom. Come on. Moving on. The star of the show. Wait. Not that polished graphics. No, not that. Oh, come on. Well, what the hell is this? low setting Fortnite graphics. What the hell? I tried everything. I just turned it into ultra and into high. There. Lovely. And the Reignited Trilogy is every Spyro fan's dream come true. You see, we are all happy that it came out on PC, right? And as well as PlayStation 5. Like, it is detailed. The physics are improved as well. Also, take a look at the well-rendered graphics. And the graphics are like Fortnite graphics, and I admit it. It is 3-in-1, like imagine putting 3 discs in Spyro games in one game. Which we have the 3 Spyro games we used to play on PlayStation 1 before, and it is ultimately remastered. Thanks to Unreal Engine 4 and of course Activision, which Activision is doing greater than Bethesda and Facebook, not gonna lie. But I can't believe it that the developers of Reignited is Toys for Bobs, which created some awesome games. Well, except for the Skylanders. I hate that abomination, come on. And also, not gonna lie, that I'm suddenly more comfortable playing it in PC because you can move the camera by only using your mouse. And I love how they remake all the assets, the characters, and they make it more lively and cartoonish, and of course, funky. Despite having it in medium graphic settings, well, it is still detailed. I am currently playing it in Ryzen 5 Pro without any GPU, and it can still run smoothly. Also, moving on. The voice acting is good in this game. You can see how the characters react on what they say. They're animated.
I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
They bring more life to the character, which is better. Which is better than Todd Howard's Radiant AI. But come on, we are talking about Spyro here. Furthermore, the remastered is a way lot better than Enter the Dragonfly and Hero's Tale. But I hope that those Spyro games will be remastered sooner. Speaking of remastering, we also need other PS1 games to be remastered, of course. They remastered Crash Bandicoot and of course Resident Evil and Final Fantasy. And of course, here comes Spyro, in which our childhood games were brought into life in modern consoles. It made more pleasing to the eyes, especially for mainstream gamers, and since the level design is so superb, you can't stop exploring. Okay, back to the Reignited Trilogy. The script is as the same as it was. They just added more feelings, they imitate the old voices. And I kinda like the models, The models are remastered. You know what, as an artist, I am a big fan of visuals. I know this shall admit that the graphics are like rainbow in a storm. Look at the level of detail. It looks aesthetic with any terrains, The level design is poggers. That's the main catch of the remastered franchise. The level design, I like it that they have the attention of detail, that they added a bit more vegetations. Like, they make it more lush. They added a lot of plants, flowers. And by the way, look at the bosses. Yeah, the boss levels in Spyro, which they made it more funkier, not scarier compared to the classical Spyro, Look at the depth of view. They have something in the backgrounds. Look, it's not that compared to the older Spyro games, which has nothing. Look, they have at least backgrounds which make the level more meaningful, which makes the game more addicting to play, no matter what. If you already know the Spyro, the story or the mini games, the levels, Spyro will never be the same. I know that I like the PS1 versions, which the graphics are blocky, which is understandable, just typical PlayStation 1 graphics. More like Roblox-ish, but we can't argue with that. I mean, look at the present Spyro, in which they're like in puberty, like Spyro gone to puberty. Look at Elora, Sheila, and Bianca. Yes, admit it. We all used to be furries before, but the childhood furry has awakened. You know what? I admit they look attractive. Bianca looks like a Fortnite version of Lola Bunny. Yeah, you know. Also, the NPCs looks comical. Zoe the fairy looks attractive, though they even have a fan art of the Reignited Trilogy itself. Also, the kissing fairy in Spyro the Dragon, remember that? Say no more. Okay, so you know what? Being a game reviewer is so fun. Retro games are the best, especially if they're remastered. So, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying this video. If you are new in this channel, please subscribe and like and share this video, whatever you want. Also, you can unsubscribe me. You can unlike this video. Okay, so just kidding. So, bye and take care. Peace out.